Hi everybody, my name is Julia. Please let me know if anybody can hear me. As I can see, my microphone is working, but I will try to make it loud just in case. I think everything works. Right, and today I would like to talk to you on what I'm working. Please don't mind my background, that's upstairs, and hopefully my awesome toddler not gonna decide to show up and say hi. um, so I have a problem with my phone. Unfortunately, I have no memory left for videos. So I decided to go live. We can meet a little bit closer, and I will show you what I'm working right now. And also, I would like to share with you the story. How did I start my first cross stitch? Where it's come from, how I found it, and everything, how it was happening in the first time. So if anybody can text on chat anything, so it would be nice. So I could see that my chat also working, because I can't really tell you about it anything. So I have few projects to share with you. I'm working right now. One of them almost finished, two halfway through done. One of them is a big beaded puma. It was pre-printed on a big silky, I would say it's silky fabric. I hope you guys can see it, at least somehow, how beads are shiny, because camera not always can share it very well. Can't try my little needle, so it was not so creepy. Um, all right. Well, let me tell you first my story. How did I start my stitching in the first place? And then I will try to share with you some of my projects. So I think I was 10 years old. It was back in Russia. My grandma, she used to cross stitch. Um, and one day, my sister, who is a couple years older than me, she found lots of stitching left, hidden in the closet, and that's how we found lots of floss left and hoops, canvas. But back then we didn't had, of course, internet, and we didn't know where to find patterns. We had, excuse me, we had just some magazines from my mom, and there was some patterns. I remember I found a little pattern of Minnie Mouse, but because I was just 10 years old, it was kind of boring to me. It takes forever. Um, so I did halfway through that pattern, stitched, and eventually I put it away. Something keep popping up on my screen and I can't close it, unfortunately. So that's how I started when I was 10 years old. Um, eventually, eventually, when I was already 17, I found a big store with lots of cross stitch kits, lots of floss. Everything was so interesting and beautiful and enormously expensive, of course. So I was trying to buy a little bit by little bit to start and finish some projects. And that's how it's become to be my hobby for, well, since then. I guess I was teaching almost every day. And now I really can't imagine myself to spend a day without any stitching. So so far I prefer something more realistic looking, more complicated. It's more, such projects are, feels to me more interesting, and of course more colorful. Excuse me. So a little bit later I found some beaded projects which I also enjoy, but unfortunately here in USA it's not always easy to find. So I found I can find something very interesting on Etsy, uh, which is one of my projects. This beautiful puma. So as you can see, on top it's already beaded, bead stitched, and on the bottom it's pre-printed. So I believe in this particular kit there goes 36 colors, but so far it looks so realistic and I really love to stitch it. It takes a while, but I really enjoy it and I like the way it's turned out. Actually, as you can see, I finally started her eyes, which I was, of course, excited that finally something interesting. She's gonna look at me. I also have more big projects with beads like this, but I think I will have to finish this Puma first. I also found it on Etsy. I believe that was, those are really expensive. They are like around $100 because all these Preciosa beads are, they are very pricey. But you can try to find something alike maybe on Amazon, but usually it's not full coverage as I do it. I do it right here. I prefer to stitch full coverage because I don't know. For me, it looks more interesting maybe. But everybody have their own choice. Uh, Actually, also I have one kit to open together with you, which we're gonna do in the end, because right now I try to share with you what I stitching now. So also I, from my cross stitch, I working on this beautiful lady. That's a witch with a crow, and I believe it says the Thread Kick Geek Company. Um, what I was surprised is on my tablet. I stitched it with my tablet with Pattern Keeper, and on the Pattern Keeper the colors are more beige looking like, but I hope you can see it's more purple, more kind of lilac colors. And I'm surprised that it's actually uh, it's not such a big pattern. It's just, I believe, 260 on 260 size, but for that size it's pretty realistic looking, very well done pattern. And also it's very easy to follow and stitch. So if you would like to have such a pattern, looking for that, it's called Spellbound. I maybe will be a little bit later able to uh, leave some link for where you can get this pattern. So next, something very small I work in. Hi Lacey, nice to see you. Thank you for my hair compliment for my hair. Actually, what you asking? How many beads in the one? It's huge. You mean colors? If you ask about colors, it's probably I think 36 colors goes in there, but it's in my organizer, so I can't really tell you right now. I have double organizer, so in each side it's I think 30. Actually, no, it's 30 colors in each side. So I use one side of organizer for Puma, and right now it's full, almost full. So it's around 30 colors goes in there. I also have an owl. I will show a little bit later if you want to see. It's very big one too, and I will show how many beads goes in there. It's like giant bag, probably couple pounds of beads in there. This Puma is pretty heavy too. It's actually, you know, I hold in it, like if I just hold in it, it's very heavy. Um, I think it's like half a pound of beads already stitched in here. That's why it's a little bit cricket, because the beads are heavy. But I hope I will be able to frame it, and it's not gonna cost me a lot. So we'll see. Just total beads. I have no idea how much total beads goes in there really. I can tell it's probably a couple pounds. So one more little project I got from 123 Stitch. This cute angel. Let me move a little bit the camera so it's not too much sunshine. It's called The Angel with Pigeon by Luca S. 24 colors goes in there. And actually I didn't see such a kit nowhere else. I don't know, maybe it's just the old one and sold out. I can't really tell what year it was. Maybe it's somewhere written, but I don't know. I switched the canvas because in this kit there's just a white 14 count, no 16 count Aida, very bright white color. To me it was really boring to stitch, so I hid it away for almost a year, and I bought 28 count even wave, such a beautiful lilac color. And as you can see, the angel almost done. I have just 2 colors left. And what I like and don't like about it, actually, it was my first. It was my first try to stitch anything on even wave like that, and I thought it's going to be complicated, but actually, to me, it's become even more interesting. So I couldn't really stop for first couple of weeks. But I don't like this very simple looking flowers. So my idea is to find my leftover beads from previous projects and it's just, I believe, 3 or 4 colors of pink and red goes in there, so it will be very easily to stitch over with beads. And maybe I even will be able to find a few colors of beads for the bowl, and maybe I will stitch her bowl also with some beads. It will be probably looking really nice. So my idea is to hang this beauty eventually in my toddler's room. Of Although he's a boy, but and the angel is a girl. uh, but I bought this kit because this angel looked alike as my 1-year-old back then. So that's how it started. Of course, that's what we do. We keep buying some kits, uh, looking like our children or reminding something about children, probably, and eventually it's become such a little cute little memory. Um, I have few more projects already stitched for his room, but unfortunately I can't find the frames to hang it. So let's keep I keep stitching in a box. How we are, I think how we say it's stitching in a box. I keep stitching and put away. Also I found, I believe in the 1-2-3 stitch, this beautiful guy. Um, there is 65 colors. I really like the way it looks, but again I was not so happy with canvas because there's lots of uh, half stitches goes around in the background, and I don't like the way it looks like. So I thinking to uh, get my 28 count even wave and probably just stitch it 1/1, and I think it's gonna look even more realistic and nicer, I would say. There's some back stitch in it, but maybe you can see it's just in the whiskers and maybe around the eyes, which is probably will be not a big deal to do eventually. I can't really tell how much it was, but I think it was maybe $45. I can show you a part of the pattern. That's pretty much all I stitched on the canvas, which goes together in this kit, but I decided to switch it because I don't like the way it's turned out. And so because of this angel and this witch, the spellbound stitching, it goes with so light colors, and I kind of getting bored 2 months later. So I found this awesome kit in my stash. I can tell something cool about it. We can open it together, by the way, because I going to start it maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow. So today I checked 1-2-3 Stitch store, and I did found it. This, oh, thank you, Lacey. So this kit, it's used to be $80, but I bought it a couple years ago on sale. It was probably, I think I spent $65 or $68 on it. So right now this kit is $61 on 1-2-3 Stitch. And if you want, you probably can buy it because I think it's kind of worth it for all amount of this. The floss goes in there. It's 62 colors and 16 count. Aida Zweigert. The skill level is 4 hearts. There's lots of backstitch you may see around the flowers, and a little bit on her, right here, on her sandals. Very cool. What is it here? So also, what I like about it, it's a gray color canvas goes here. So it will be really, like, to me, it's easier stitching something not white for some reason. So let's see what is inside. So Lady Stitch, of course, as usual, gives you a couple needles in there, and everything what goes to help you with. Oh, just look at this beauty. So many cool colors. And what awesome about it is, you know, you usually like projects, they don't involve all kind of different shades, and you getting tired of those. But this particular one have literally every single color you can just imagine, maybe except the yellow. So I just not sure what I'm gonna do with this kind of floss, because they are kind of probably use it just one floss in the needle, because you can't pull them apart. And the funniest thing, on the picture you can't really tell where exactly those floss will go, because this is just from computer, I would say screen from the computer program, but I would assume so. And I also went to YouTube today, and I was searching if anybody already stitched it, to see how it looks in the end. But it was weird. Usually on YouTube, everybody already stitched everything as possible. And this kit I bought a few years ago, so it's definitely, it's not new one. But it was so weird. Nobody posted any videos yet. So really big piece of Aida goes in there. It's kind of a light gray color. Actually, on the sunshine right now, you can't really see because it's much brighter, but it's kind of, it's a little bit darker than the camera shows. All right, let's see what is in the pattern, because I didn't open this one yet. That's like a big newspaper, like lots of paper. All right. Let me see. Oh, apparently there's some blend goes in there. Two blends will go in there. So that's how it looks like. If anybody curious, with all the colors there, numbers. you know what the funniest thing? In some patterns, it doesn't say the number of floors, but this one actually, I think this one does. It says encore threads and the color numbers, which is kind of good because usually they are not provide such information. I really don't know what kind of program they're using to create the pattern. So this, I assume, the back stitch. I really don't know what is the point of this extra piece of paper, because I mean you can't really see where it's supposed to be stitched. Just kind of assume so. All right, so here's the 6 pages of pattern. Oh wow, that's a very colorful. You know, the tiger I have, this tiger I showed you, it's black and white. There may be 2 colors on the pattern, is some green and maybe red. This one is super colorful. So I'll show you as example. that's remind me dimensions. Just look at this. So many different colors. Although it's not too bad. It's not really so bright and easy to follow, I think. I would think so. You can see there a little bit of back stitch goes in there in the flowers. So I hope this project not gonna take me forever. But I mean, we are stitching for ourselves, right? Just to enjoy it, not to do it quickly just because. So I think I will enjoy it for a while though. Okay, what else to show you guys? This includes the 3 metallic threads, gold, silver, and white. So I really can't tell how it's gonna look on stitched projects, because on preview you can't really tell, but you can imagine. You can just imagine. So we'll see. Sometime later I will try to make my phone memory empty, so I will be able to make videos for you and show you more closer how it looks like when it's been stitched. Actually, I have a little box in here, what I put my computer on. Sorry guys, I have to move you a little bit. So this a box just for my beaded projects and some Mill Hill. My little stash of Mill Hill. Actually, so I stitched this one year ago maybe, and you know, I don't know like why, but I couldn't find those white pump. Like whoever I asked, nobody ever even saw such a kit, which is weird. So I tried to stitch it first in a canvas because I was too sorry to use perforated paper for such a thing. That's how it's turned out. Well, kind of cute, okay, but at the same time, I used 16 count, which was stupid, of course. Well, it was my first Mill Hill, by the way, so that's why I messed up. And because it was a 16 count Aida, that's why my beads will be, I will be not able to stitch them there. I will show you so you could compare. So that's how it's on canvas, and that's how it's on perforated paper. So you can see the size, how much bigger it is actually. That's why beads was not fit in there. I'm really pleased the way it's done. It's actually super cute. I really love this ceramic button. But I have no idea what to do with my mill heel, because maybe I have to buy a little tiny frame and hang it somewhere, or just switch it once in a while to enjoy it. But I have an idea. Maybe just take just pin it somewhere on the wall. So it was there, and that's it. Also, I finished this beautiful blue jay, although I forgot, and the lower bar is supposed to be some snowflakes, just few snowflakes, like maybe five of them, but I forgot to stitch them. But still, it's kind of really, really adorable. And one more, I believe it's called Tree of Life. Don't really remember. Yeah, I don't have it here. So this is Tree of Life. It's also was very interesting to stitch. Kind of two-sided, day and night. Of course, camera don't give a justice to all this beauty, but also very cute. So I have 3 of them, and I don't know what to do with them. Kind of probably need to put it somewhere on the wall to enjoy it, at least somehow, right? Also, I have tassels. Так. Ой, ой, ой. So I have sapphire and green color. The plum and the orchid. Try to show you without sun goes in there. Those also turn out very beautiful. I made 3 of them, and I still have 3 kits left. So I'm thinking sometime find some time to stitch them, to make them. They are really, really beautiful, but very tricky to make them eventually. I had to find tutorial on YouTube to see how someone already stitched them and made them. Because if you read in the pattern explanation how to put them together, it's something not exactly works. So that's kind of a guide for you guys in case you would like to try. Also, I got this cool mill heel, and the awesome thing about this particular one, I have to show you. I would like to close the window. It maybe will be actually more workable for you guys. No, too dark? Probably too dark. Now it's too dark. Well, I tried. So, this kit called Wanda's Wand, and it's include this beautiful pumpkin button. Also, what's cool about it, it has glow and floss. I think, yeah, glow in the dark thread is there, right there, right here. Not lots of Mill Hill actually made with glow and floss. So this one is kind of in my future project, but I maybe would like to switch it on something different, use some canvas instead of perforated paper, because it's so much beads goes in there, and eventually you can't really wash it, and it can get dusty, especially if you have some animals. So you don't know. So about the bead project, I finally found it to show you. I have such a cool owl. Owl with globus and the candle. She sits by the window. There's a moon behind. It's also pre-printed. And you know what? I saw that. I tried to show you. That's how pre-printed bead project looks like. So every color, every sign have its own color, of course. And I can't really tell how many colors here. 32 colors. So yeah, the Puma had 30 colors or 29 maybe. This one I have paper where that goes, and it says how many colors goes in there. It's kind of funny. It says how many pieces of beads goes of each colors. Jesus, I don't want to do calculation to know about it. It's probably more than I would imagine. And as I say about Puma, this one is called a Wise Owl. The size 39, almost 40 on 58 centimeters. I don't know about inches really. It says in centimeters. So here's a bag of beads goes with this owl, with all these 32 colors. And it's very heavy. It's probably like 1.5 pounds of beads in here. Maybe a little more. But they are so amazing. Oh my God. I will try to make a video one day and actually show you my organizer for the Puma stitching with beads. And I think I want to start this owl since I finally got it from the box. Of course, I want to start it. Just can't say no. Yeah. Well, as usual, I want to start everything as possible because it's so beautiful and it's so interesting. All right. Well, so far I shared with you all my projects. And who just show up maybe. I showed earlier this Spellbound, which, so who interested in the pattern, it's by Thread Gigs Spellbound. I leave this video saved on my channel, so anyone who want it, let me know, and I will find a link from this particular pattern where you can purchase it. But so far, I do like the way this company made patterns. It's very nice job and very easy to follow. Less as possible. Um, there's some confetti, but not like single color of floss, like somewhere in the middle of nowhere. And I don't know, you have to think how to avoid it or switch it maybe, or stitch it if it's really, really needed. Um, this one is done really good. So I think I will purchase some more patterns from this particular company. All right, well, that's it for today. I was very happy to talk to you guys. And Lacey, hi again. Thank you for joining me. Keep me a little company on another side of internet. Um, well, you always welcome to leave me some comments under this video. I will save it. And I will be glad for new subscribers. And of course, your comments and likes will help my channel to grow a little bit more and to do not lose, not be lost on YouTube. So thank you so much, guys. Have a great day, and bye bye.